You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
How are you guys doing? This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Safan. You can find me on Twitter and Gap.ai. Before we start, I want to say if you are SJW, communist, socialist, Marxist, please exit the channel. And on that news, we're going to report on what happened in San Diego, the Poway shooting in the synagogue, right? This shooting happens on the last day of Passover, right? Reportedly, a rabbi got his hand blown off, tried to calm the situation, and there's one person reportedly passed away. I don't know whether during the gun wound or their their um their tr- their ambulance trip to the hospital. I don't know if they died in the hospital, but it's still developing. But one thing I want to make clear of this that it's very secretive, right? This Passover, because according to this Passover, right, tradition, right, they're not allowed to use technology until sundown, right? So people in there, they weren't unable to communicate because cell phone was not um, allowed, right? So it was hard to communicate. It's hard to get the story out. Police was interviewing people one by one, and there's not enough developing story that came out because of this. Um, I just find it suspicious, right, that this one guy come out in full form. They hadn't disclosed his name yet. Right, he was in bulletproof armor. He was taken down by a guard. He was detained, and luckily the rabbi. This is what said. The rabbi got shot in the arm, but he was still going. All right, he was still going, trying to calm them down. And suddenly he was apprehended. The suspect was apprehended, and thank God nobody else got taken. I don't want to say nobody else didn't die. All right, thank God. Thank God it wasn't a big massacre. I mean, it's a sad news. Somebody did die. It's a sad news that somebody got shot. It's a sad news that it was premeditated. But thank God nobody else has died. But I don't know, guys. I have a really suspicious feeling. There's a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to the shootings. There's a lot of discrepancies. All right, of all days. Of all days, it had to be the last day of Passovers, right? The last day of Passovers of all days, right? And you would thought that why can't we have a day without any mass shootings? I don't understand that. Can we have this 1 week? I mean, I'm exhausted already. How these shootings like. People, if you're that mentally deranged, shouldn't you go ask for help? So don't do all these stuff. You're only perpetuating. You're only giving us all these gun activists a right to proving their point. All right, stop doing this. All right, I'm for the Second Amendment, right? But I'm not for any such thing as this. You're just solidifying these gun activists out there. All right, just stop doing it. Stop it, man, because you're taking. Because I don't know. Because look, it's very suspicious because California is a very liberal state, right? This is just according to me. I think maybe it might be premeditated. Some MK Ultra things going on that people are programmed to do this. They really try to push their agenda, taking our rights away, right? They're really trying to do this. They really try to do it. It's like everything has to involve in this. In the gun, right? They had to involve in this. And this guy, he's still not nameless. That's finding very suspicious. Why are you not giving out his name? What is his history? All right. I bet you if they do release it, he's gonna be one deranged looking guy, eye popping out, a serious case of MK Ultra guy, right? Cause for people to do this, their mind gotta be really screwed up, right? And the prime candidate of MK Ultra is the person that has screwed up history. Right? That's a prime candidate from the CIA. That's the first person they like to use as a Ponzi. Right? As a patsy, I mean. As a pawn. Right? They love to use the most screwed up person. Person have no family, All right, no connection to nothing at all. Right, so people say, I would never thought he would do anything like this. He's not the type of person to do anything. Or, oh, he was quiet. He's not very talkative to people or anything like this. Yeah, that's what MK Ultra candidate is. A person who don't talk to people. A person who have uncleared history. All right, a person who's very sketchy. That's a perfect candidate for MK Ultra. All right, perfect candidate. You see all these suspects? They're from troubling backgrounds. All right. If you don't know anything about MK Ultra, you need to find out. But I really think that this is a false flags that's coming up. I mean, that failed or something like that. Some kind of false flag that people send out and try to perpetuate this. All right, they try to make a narrative. All right. Luckily, it wasn't as bad as anywhere else. And I think it's all controlled, right? There's not enough evidence out there to show what is what. It's very vague description. They're giving out very vague answers. But it's still in the week. Maybe within the week there's more development stories to come out. But it's still early to say anything. Whatever I'm saying is speculative. It's very let me say this. Whatever I'm saying is speculating. That's it. I'm not saying it's true or not, but I'm speculating it might be an MK Ultra that has gone wrong. All right, but it's still developing. I just want to bring out this news to you guys that why can't we have a day without a shooting? I'm exhausted from the shootings. It's like every week, every month. It's like every month there's a shooting somewhere, right? And they try perpetuating this. The government really try to take your guns away from you. All right, but let me know what you think. You think this is speculative? You think it's MK Ultra? You think there's a lot of puzzle need to be solved here before jumping to conclusions? All right, let me know you agree with what I have to say. All right, thank you for listening. All right, on that note, I just want to say that because I'm unmonetized and I'm not funded by anybody, that means I'm not bounded by anybody. That means I'm not scripted. I'm unrehearsed and unedited. If you like what I do, please like, share, subscribe. I just want to get my message out to a lot of people, and I just want people to be aware. And if you like what I do, hit share, like, and subscribe. Most definitely subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to. And on that note, guys, let me know what you think. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. I'll check you out the next broadcast. As of right now, I'm signing out. See you guys later. Peace.